Hello, my friends, and welcome to Tatiana's Coaching. My name is Tatiana, and I am your life coach on a mission to help you find your purpose, identify your true dreams and desires, and help you build a life that is authentically aligned with who you truly are. Welcome. Today, I will be talking about the most important thing in life, and to each, it's going to be different, but I will be talking about the most important thing in life for me, and I think a lot of people will agree. Are you ready to dive in? Let's go. The most important thing in life for me is health. I believe that our body, our health, is the only thing that matters in this life. Why? Because if you ever been in a situation when you lose your health, and I have been in one, and I personally know a lot of people who lost their health, and you don't need anything else. You don't care about money. You don't care about your wishes or desires. You don't care about other people. You don't care about loved ones. All you want to do is to get better. And that's why I think it's the most important thing, because without health, we lose our desire to live and enjoy life and strive to get something out of life, set goals, live our dreams. Nothing is possible or nothing matters when you don't have your health. That's why I will be talking about it. And if you've never been in a situation where you lose your health, I really hope you will not end up in that situation. But hear me out. Listen to this video, because I really, really, really want to stress it that it is important, and I will be listing things that are very important for your health. So let's go. Number one, and again, I'm not a doctor. I will not be giving you advice on nutrition, well, at least a little bit, but I will be going through, I think, the essential things that matter for our general health and well-being, and yeah, encourage you to do or not to do things. So number one is sleep. Um, Everyone thinks, yes, sleep is important, but everyone disregards it. And in our culture, it's actually very cool to pull an all-nighter for the project, and sleeping 4 or 5 hours a day, because we're like, oh, so busy with work and this and that. That is total neglect of your health and your well-being. And if it was popular in the past, it is still popular in some companies. And I'm coming from New York, so I know how popular it was there, and how a lot of managers were always operating on lack of sleep because of the demands of the job and family and life. Um, and it's bad, because when we put an all-nighter, and or if we sleep 4 or 5 hours a day for a week, your brain impairment is equal to 0.1% alcohol consumption. You might as well come drunk to work. And if your manager congratulates you on an amazing job, you haven't slept all night, and you brought that project, well, he's saying, you go come drunk again. It's just, to me, it's just not acceptable. Um, our fast-paced world is is killing us, and a lot of companies have started to realize it. If you listen to Bill Clinton. Well, he's not a company, Um, he said that most of his major mistakes he made in life was from sleep deprivation. If you listen to major executives, you ask them what you have been doing on the weekend, they will say, I was sleeping, because they need to catch up on the sleep, and it's normal. Um, we should not be ashamed to need to sleep, to want to sleep. And actually, studies shown that more sleep creates more productivity and leads to better results. Of course, more sleep, I don't mean like if you sleep 20 hours, you're going to be better. But I'm saying if you don't get your desired 7, 8 hours of sleep, which, usually we need, my body needs 9. I try to fight it. I need 9 hours. I usually get between 8 and 9 now. When I was in a corporation, it was 5, 6 at most, and then I would sleep all through the weekend because I was trying to catch up. Absolutely not healthy. So going back to the companies, Google, I don't know which location, but they even have this sleeping capsule where you can go and take a nap for 30 minutes and recharge. And have you even noticed, for instance, maybe like if you're working from home or even on a day off, you feel tired and then you close your eyes for 30 minutes, even if you don't go into the deep sleep, you still wake up and you already feel more recharged and energized and productive. Yes, because your body needs this time to um, heal, to recharge. It's like a battery for your phone. You cannot operate on 0% battery. Your body cannot operate on 0% battery. Your brain at night uh, absorbs all of the information, compartment. I need to learn to speak English. Put it into compartments. This is the most important time for your body, is during sleep. So please honor your sleep. Uh, don't cut your sleep for projects and being productive. Trust me, in the long run, it will be counterproductive for you. So remember that. And if you a manager in a company, please enforce people sleeping. Check how many hours they sleep the day before coming to work, because really it's affecting productivity of the whole company. It's not just that person not sleeping. It's very important for creativity, productivity, for everything, for the overall happiness of the company. Um, Number two is, of course, we need to be mindful of what we're eating. I'm not a nutritionist, but when I was getting my life coaching certification, we did take a course on nutrition. And what I loved about it is that we had speakers who were vegans, vegetarians, people who believed rice can cure you, you name it. And I believe that you have to look at nutrition, what works for you, what works specifically for your body. If you find without meat, then don't eat meat. If you require meat, forgive me, vegetarians and vegans, then have meat. It's your body requirement. We're similar, but our bodies demand different things. Some things you're allergic to, some things you're not allergic to. So you have to listen to your body. Of course, I don't believe in intuitive eating because, well, my intuition is telling me I want a lot of sugar right now. And that might be, I might be craving sugar because I am low on energy because I did not have enough sleep. Or when people consume alcohol, the vitamins don't get absorbed from food, so you will be craving carbs and fatty foods. So intuitive eating like doesn't really work here. Um, uh, what I mean, sometimes intuitive eating does work. If, for instance, you craving constantly craving kale, or you constantly craving apples, it means your body is missing something. When we crave sugars, greasy foods, carbs, it means our body is lacking vitamins, or lacking energy, or lacking something healthy, and we're trying to substitute it. um, One important thing I've learned from that course is to look at the label. I always look at the label, and if you do not recognize some of the ingredients, don't buy it. Sometimes I look at the bread and I see so many ingredients, like half of them, it looks like the chemical table of Mendeleev. Seriously, and some of the things, like it's a tongue twister. Should that be in bread? Absolutely not. So when making decision between buying something and not buying something, and if you want to be on the healthier side, the easiest practice is to look at the label. And if you don't understand the ingredients, don't buy it. Like, it's as simple as that. Even you can look at sausages, not sausages, like salami. When I was back in Belarus, I looked at salami, and one label has like table like this of ingredients, and like 90% of them I didn't know. And then the other one next to it, it had like three or four ingredients, like meat, this, like salt, pepper, this and that, and you understand this is the real product. Yeah, so that's about nutrition. um, Exercise. Exercise is an absolute must. People who exercise live longer. Your body needs exercising. We are in the era right now where we all constantly sitting in front of the computer, and especially IT people, I notice we like this, which is, it prevents you from breathing properly, and messes up your posture. Then you start having pains all over your body. So exercises, whichever works for you. It can be just walking, little strength training, Pilates, yoga, a little bit of running, whatever works for your body. Even if you cannot exercise at least the minimum, try to introduce 10,000 steps a day, because it will work like a lymphatic drainage for your body. So at least something minimum. um, Stress management. uh, Stress is number one killer. It's a slow killer. You don't notice it, but it's killing you. And I remember at one of my jobs, to me it was so stressful. I was always sick, constantly sick, and I couldn't take it anymore. I felt so ashamed because I'm a young woman, and I'm constantly sick. And then I realized it was from stress. And if you are in a job where you absolutely cannot manage the stress, some people are thriving in stressful situations. Everyone is different. I do not. And if that's you, then you absolutely must change your job, or talk to your boss to reduce the number of hours, or the projects that you have, or take a better care of yourself, like learn stress management, because there are skills. I did go to special training for stress management, learning how to deal with it productively, so it doesn't affect your body so much. Yeah, so stress is number one, and don't stress the small things. I like to worry about little things, and I'm constantly stopping myself and saying, "Does this matter? It doesn't matter. I'm just annoyed. So just let it go." The easiest thing to do. I know it's silly, but it works for me. I just lift my arm and I say, F it. That's it. F it. It doesn't matter. I'm not stressing over it, because there are more important things in life than just that. That's all. And especially if you cannot control something, then there's absolutely no point of stressing and worrying about it. And last one I wanted to talk about is psychosomatic illnesses. Sometimes when, especially if you started getting sick constantly, you're like everything, you get sick out of no reason. It means there is something that you're doing wrong in life, or you are repressing your emotions. For instance, you may um, have an argument with your boss, or something happened at work where you felt frustrated but or mad and you swallowed it and didn't say anything, and then 3 days later you may have a sore throat and cough. That's how fast it manifests in our body. Our emotions are very connected to our body, and if you constantly in stressful situations, you are, your body may get sick more often. Also, if you are in a situation which no longer works for you, your body may start getting sick, letting you know that, dude, you're not going in the right direction and you have to listen to your body. For instance, your legs may be hurting because you don't want to go somewhere or do something. The spine might be hurting because you putting too much pressure on yourself, and or like you don't feel security or stability. Your eyes might be hurting because you may not want to see a particular situation, and you may actually say like, I don't want to see you anymore, I don't want to see this. Your throat might be hurting because there's like lots of unexpressed emotions. I remember it happened to me when my boss, she gave me extra projects when someone else left, and I was already overwhelmed, and she gave me like more, and I did not say anything, I just swallowed it. And then for a week or more I was like really sick with a sore throat. um, yeah, so these are psychosomatic illnesses, so very often it's not virus or something else, it's your emotions manifesting through your body. So my advice is to be in tune with your body. Very often we can get very serious illnesses because we're not listening to small signs that our body is giving us. As an example, there was a gentleman, he got diagnosed with cancer. I'm sure there's so many miraculously uh, healing stories. So this is one of them. He had cancer. I don't remember. He was told 6 months to live or something like that. And then he said, "Well, let me have fun with my life finally." And he found this tattoo shop where they just opened, and they were training. They needed someone to train on, so they basically tattooed all over all of his body. Then he started picking up hobbies and this and that, and in the end he cured his cancer with like no chemotherapy, nothing. um, yeah, so things like that happen when we start finally living a aligned life, and we're getting very sick often because we are not living in according with our true desires, true purpose. We're dissatisfied with life, but we don't take control of it, and we just like on autopilot, whatever happens happens. And in the end we get sick because your body is like, wake up, I don't want to do that anymore, this is done, I want to do something else, listen to me, listen to me. And when we get something serious, then we start listening to it. So, and I've been in this situation, so I can say, please listen to your body. Your body is part of you. You want to be healthy. You want to accomplish things that you set out to accomplish, and you want to be happy. And one important thing to remember for health is play. playfulness is so important. There are numerous studies done on that. You can read about it online. I don't remember statistics or studies, but they exist. And when we are playful, when we approach life through play, through game, they did studies on bears, and bears who play a lot actually live longer because they learn adaptability. So play helps us to adapt, helps us being creative, helps us think outside of the box, helps us to have proactive, interesting solutions in tough situations. Helps us to lower down stress and pressure, because when we live through play, when we live through um, like our inner child, then life has a taste. When you're constantly living under pressure, I have to do this, I need to do this, and it's like day after day after day after day, your life becomes blah. It's like all demands. Where is the game? Where is the play? Where is the creativity? Where is the fun? We're here to have fun and enjoy it. And challenges are here to enjoy them. When you play a video game, you're like, oh no, another challenge. You're like, oh, let me see what I can do. I want to go to the next level, because you're playing a game, you're having fun. Life is a game. And when you approach it from playfulness perspective, from game perspective, and new challenge comes in, you're like, oh, another one. I can't, just kill me. And it feels like so much hard work. No, be playful. Like, I want to go to the next level. How I can attack it, what I can do, how I can break it down, what's the creative solution. So bring back your inner child. Kids don't need a manual to play and being creative, and they like create so many amazing things. A child can play with one box of something for hours and enjoy it because they're creative. So bring back playfulness. Your creativity will increase your productivity, your happiness level. You will get more satisfaction out of life. I guess that's it. I want to end this health video, on being playful and enjoying life, and read your body, listen to your body, do anything possible to preserve your health and your body, because this is your most important asset in this life. Good luck. Thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe, and like this video if you found it helpful. Stay healthy and happy and productive and creative and amazing, and shine your true colors to this world, because our world needs you. I love you. Bye.